Good morning, YouTube. So it's first thing in the morning, and it's very important to come out to your survival garden, whatever. I'm not some survival guy, but and eat right out of it. I don't have anything in my stomach right now. So now the reason I called it a survival garden is because if there's ever a reason that we are going to need to be self-sufficient, we are going to be really bummed that this whole time we've been dependent on the grocery stores and have totally given up our self-sufficientness. So these strawberry beds were the first beds that we planted. Ooh, look at that guy. And they didn't used to be all strawberries. They were just like this many strawberries, and the rest were lettuce and stuff. And then the runners come off yearly and you plant them. And so eventually your whole yard could be strawberries if you really wanted, which I think that'd be cool. But okay, so but I don't dig up our gardens and replant them. These have been running now for like 5 years, and so we just go ahead and start planting the next garden. I really don't like too much flowers, but a few are really cool. They bring the bees. And so go ahead and plant the next garden, let that thing get overrun, and just self-seed for the next couple years, and then move on to the next garden. This is kind of the more recent ones. And so but a lot of this stuff probably is volunteer too. These things are volunteer right here. There's a dwarf peach, a peach, dormant persimmon, loquat, Christmas tree, some asparagus right there, in which case one of the little ferns. Nah, they don't look edible right now. Ooh, some weeds. Gotta eat the weeds. Good vitamin count. Aloe vera is not doing so hot. Blackberries, passion fruit, banana, apricot, persimmon, plum, more bananas, another plum, avocados in pots there, apple tree. Here's a good leaf too. This is a purple cabbage. Hasn't made the cabbage yet, but the leaves are edible. And so I guess if it's a survival garden, that's more the reason, is because I eat the parts of the plants that typically I guess you wouldn't eat. The stuff that self-seeds, and we don't have to go through the effort of planting anything. But do very, very little planting around here. Maybe plant a couple days a year. But then everything just kind of overgrows and self-seeds. And you can just leave it. All the stuff that's just sitting on the soil brings the bugs. The bugs poop, make the good soil. And you want the bugs. They produce good soil. And can't really go wrong, man. If something's eating your garden, don't even worry about it. Just let them eat it. Plant more somewhere else where they're not, and plant a different plant, and they're doing something good. It's nature. I think this is called Cuban oregano, and it tastes a lot like oregano. Strong though. No, is it oregano? Basil, Cuban basil. Tastes a lot like basil. It's a little strong. This is cool. Jade. A super old Mexican dude told me that you can break a jade leaf in half and use it as chapstick. And a lot of really old Mexican people do know weird tricks like that. So I'm prone to believe them. Here's this pine tree growing on my front porch here. And if you see potatoes, we just got potatoes in the pot with it. And it's all root bound, but hey, it's cool. cool, man. Let everything just overgrow and let nature do its thing. Here's some sugar cane and a banana tree, purple cabbage, bananas. Look at that. That is food right there. That's like 200 bananas. But we're looking for edible stuff. So some celery, some yams later on, maybe another piece of celery. But in an emergency situation, shoot, all this becomes edible. Or if you're making soup, this is cool. If you get green onions at the store, instead of putting them in the fridge, you come out and put them in your garden. And they'll just keep growing, and you can cut the tops off and use them. These green onions are actually a couple years old. And I bought those green onions at the store. Really cool. Goji berry. Let's see. Edible stuff. There we go. That's the edible one right there. This weed. Wild geranium. That is good. Shoot, so now I'm up in my avocado tree. And this avocado tree is watered with gray water, and also like, I don't know, probably 15 to 20 other trees and plants. A lot of plants I've been eating are watered with gray water. You just want to eat the stuff on top of the plant. You never want to eat anything that actually comes in contact with the gray water. But yeah, garden's simple. I have no idea why anyone has landscaping. My whole yard's basically a garden, and I try not to have anything poisonous in it. Anything that's not edible, I try not to have that in it either. And super fun. Super fun. Why don't our yards become our grocery stores, you know? Look at this guy. I don't even know what it is. I just know that it's part of the broccoli family, or the collards family. Yeah, collards family for sure. Try one of these nice little new leaves. Off-season pumpkin. This one didn't work out here, but who knows? Maybe that guy would do something. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Early in the morning, get out, eat those veggies. Eat leaves out of your garden. Pick them off the plant and eat them as much as humanly possible. Healthy. But more than that, just got to get back to where we're supposed to be. We're very, very far from it right now. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure and get your hands all muddy in the garden today and plant some plants. They'll be there 5 years later. You can't go wrong. And once in a while, you can just go out and pick them. Now, something super important when you're planting your garden, though, is put your drip system in before you plant any plants. Turn it on, and then whatever ground is damp, plant your plants there. That way it takes out the watering thing. We water all our stuff like 2 minutes every day. Not very much, just enough for them to survive. And it's very little water. It's not a big deal, maybe. That's if it's not being watered by gray water, actually. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful and encouraging to you guys. And please hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one.